In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning. Come on, it's 12:04. I'm way off. It's good afternoon time. Yes, I was up until about 6. I lay in my bed. I dozed for like 10 minutes, and then the alarm would go off to remind me I had to check radar every so often. And you know what? It was loud, and up here, it was weird. It didn't look like we were going to have the bigger threat down to the south, but it sure did turn out that way. I'll show you some damage reports down that way here in just a second. But let's go ahead and talk about what's going on going forward now. Yes, I am a sleepyhead. I am very tired, but I'll be all right. You know what? That's not that bad. I got to be in the comforts of my own home here. So let's go ahead and start recording. All right. I don't even know why I'm doing that, but yeah, because I'm past the 10 o'clock time frame, but I'll just record it anyway. Toledo Bend looking beautiful now. You would not know they had a crazy light show last night. I'm going to show you some crazy lightning here from the Alexandria cam. Looks great right now. This is what, as I sat here in the chair at like, I think it was 4:55 when this happened. Check this out though. Just, you know, sky's looking kind of scary. Don't worry about that white cloud there. That was just kind of the shelf coming in. But watch this. When I hit play on it, you got lightning going and everything. And I'm just sitting here half asleep. And then just boom, this thing hits. Oh my gosh. So we slowed it down. I'm going to show you how this just blew out the camera. I mean, the camera's fine, but you can see that when that lightning hits, flashes really bright. Whole sky looks crazy. I'm sure many of you were woken up by this. And then you get that trail of lightning kind of lingering behind. It was a cool one. So I had to share that with you. But radar right now is showing those storms moving off to the east pretty quickly. Had a really solid bow echo with this complex right here form over South Louisiana. In fact, I have the storm reports pulled up and we can talk about that here for just a second. But a 78 mile per hour wind gust measured at the airport in Baton Rouge. Several other wind reports near I-10, 190, that area, trees and power lines down, some stuff around Eunice. It looks like we had a lot of trees down there as well. And then toward Lake Charles. Is that a measurement? No. Photos received of a large tree down through the roof of a house in the Maplewood subdivision. So yeah, we had that marginal risk down here, but it turned out to get more. We turned out to get more of the reports. Get there, Nick. You got this. And then we had the flooding report, of course, in Pineville. There's 7 east of Pineville there. Road covered in floodwaters. We had some heavy rain here. It fell for a fairly short amount of time, but made the most of it for sure. So it was a wild and crazy night. It was kind of slow developing here for me, but then all of a sudden everything just kind of went off. So here are your temperatures right now. 68 degrees Alexandria, 70s to the south, a little cooler in New Orleans where they are just now getting out of the rainfall. It's all shoving off to the east, and we're 5 to 10 degrees cooler than yesterday because we had that slower start due to all that rainfall and things like that. Winds are going to be light and variable today. Gust. This is the gust. This is not sustained. We're only gusting up to around 10. So I know it's kind of post-frontal, but maybe it is time to go out there and do a little fishing today because the winds will be favorable. We saw that looking out at Toledo Bend. And then I'm sorry, not the GFS. Actually, I forgot to fix the GFS, so we're going to just track through that. But today it's going to be in the upper 70s. We could touch 80 in some spots, but let's go ahead, take a look at the GFS, and since I'm still scattered, we're going to go through this the slow, old-fashioned way. We have the showers and storms off to the east. Those are gone. Wednesday, we've got this little pocket of energy off to the northwest that's going to try to do something, create a few showers perhaps in the area, and we'll be watching that one, but this one does not look like it's going to bring us any heavy rain. We do have another system coming in by about Friday. This one shows Thursday. I think it's going to be Friday when we get those thunderstorms in here, and you can see that rain is going to be pretty heavy, and it looks like we could see multiple waves of thunderstorms. Now, this goes on beyond this as well here. We go into Saturday. It looks a little quieter there, but then Sunday, we should, I think, get another round of storms to come through, especially, again, later into the evening, so I might be doing a repeat of just sitting here hanging out with you all night long. Lionel Richie style. All right, so the day 6 outlook shows this is Saturday. Severe thunderstorms possible to the north. I think we could see some down here around Friday. We'll be watching that too. But the outlook is up to the north on Saturday. Look at this one on Sunday. They don't get much bigger than this. From the Great Lakes down to Texas, Louisiana, all the storm chasers are posting about it. They're going to be talking about multi-day tornado outbreaks. We've got time to watch this. I don't see this as what we saw a couple of weeks ago, but I do see some significant threat. You don't get this big of an outlook without at least some chance for something happening a week out. 1 to 3 inches of rainfall through Sunday, possibly some higher totals. We saw some overachievers last night. We might see that once again with this one. And the 7-day forecast shows 10%, 10 to 20. I don't know. I might lean a little higher on that one on Wednesday. It's not a day ruiner, but I think we will see some showers in the area. I do think Friday through Sunday, it's not looking good. We do this. When we get into severe season, it seems like we line these up on the weekends, and we are doing that this time here. It's going to be warm. We're well above freezing at night and everything, but we have that severe threat, which is, tis the season. Then we start April. We start very warm. Most of the country in the red there, so we're going to see a lot of 80s around here to start April. Hopefully no 90s. We don't need any of that mess, but it looks like it's going to get a little more tranquil after we get through this next, 7 days of stuff. So I think to start April, probably a little bit more calm as that high pressure ridge builds out west, and that we got the trough digging into the west and then the high pressure centered out here. That's going to keep us in some pretty calm conditions. So that's some good news. We need a weekend off, don't we? All right, I'm going to get out of here for today. I will see you back here at the regular time tomorrow, since I won't be up doing severe weather all night long, which I didn't even have to go live, really. I did some posting and stuff, but I only like to go live if it's wild and crazy out there. I don't like to overuse that stuff, but let's hold on. I saw something on the Toledo Bend camera. All right, guys. If you're watching Cenla weather right now, wave. Had to try. Maybe it's delayed. I don't know if... I'd love to see him catch something, though. That'd be so cool. All right. We're not going to sit here all day with this, but you can go watch the cameras. They're on the website.